Yo, Kate here from Normal Minecart. Welcome back to another review, and today I'm reviewing Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix. This is Epic Games' second return to original chapter season for Fortnite. Our previous one was after Chapter 4, where we got a return of the Chapter 1 map, which actually, speaking of the Chapter 1 map, we're actually going to be getting a permanent OG mode coming this December, along with the Chapter 6 Season 1. So, yeah, I'm quite excited for that. And here's the thing, as much as I like Chapter 1, I do prefer Chapter 2 more because I was able to experience all of the seasons for Chapter 2, and also especially since, unlike Chapter 1, I was actually able to fully unlock some of the battle passes for Fortnite Chapter 2, unlike Fortnite Chapter 1, or some skins from Fortnite Chapter 1 that I really wish I could have gotten, but I wasn't able to. But, yeah. So anyways, going over the pros, the cons, and the mains. So all of the POIs, or most of them, they're still, like, they resemble their classic appearances, and I really do like that, because again, I am quite nostalgic for Fortnite Chapter 2. So yeah, Frenzy Fields, it's still amazing, and I actually went, and out of all the maps, or not maps, the POIs that I went to, I definitely went to Frenzy Field the most. Weeping Woods, I also went there a decent amount, not as much as Frenzy Fields, but it was pretty nice. And then there is the Double G Bomb. Now, something about Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix is the fact that there are rappers in this, specifically rappers that have replaced some of the characters slash bosses. And the rappers in this season are Snoop Dogg, Eminem, again, Ice Spice, who I don't really know that much, and surprisingly enough, Juice WRLD. Now, I remember when the Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix trailer came out, and, like, okay, something about the gameplay trailers for Fortnite is, like, once they show everything and they make it think, oh yeah, that's all, but before the video ends, they show one more thing, and the last thing they showed was Juice WRLD. Now, this surprised me, because, like, I didn't really think that Epic Games would add a skin of, like, celebrity or musician or like a famous person in the game of like someone who has died or something. Like, I didn't think it would do that, but I'm also happy to see Juice WRLD in the game, especially since I really do love Juice WRLD. I actually discovered through like a old interview that Juice WRLD did like Fortnite, so you know it's really nice to see him as a skin in the game. And honestly, I really wish Juice WRLD was still here to possibly see the fact that, hey, he was added into the game alongside with Snoop Dogg and Eminem. So, yeah, I'll be talking about Juice WRLD later in this video, but yeah. So yeah, the Double G Bomb is a Snoop Dogg reskin of the Boogie Bomb, which once thrown, it will make the opponent do the classic do a classic Snoop Dogg dance of like where he has one hand up and another one moving around. I don't know how to describe the movements, but I'll put a GIF of the dance on screen. I actually do like that. The next one is the Tactical Shotgun. Now, I don't know why. It's like ever since Fortnite Chapter 5, they just like the art style has just changed a bit to be like a bit more realistic, which I'm not against, but I do miss like some of the more like cartoony art style or art parts of Fortnite's art style, like the weapons and some of the cars and stuff. I honestly really do miss that, especially the Tactical Shotgun, because and it just feels like we rarely see the Tactical Shotgun. Well, unless you're playing the upcoming permanent OG mode, then. But yeah, I really did like the return of the Tactical Shotgun, and then also the Pleasant Park POI, which I also didn't really go to that much, but hey, it was quite fun to go to. Then there is the Drum Gun, which is just as fun as always. Next one is the Lazy Lake POI. Again, a good POI. Salty Springs, I really did miss that POI, so it was nice going there. And then there is the Dog Pound POI. This is basically, it's basically the agency, but it's completely taken over by Snoop Dogg. And this actually does connect to a con that I have, but I'll get to that later. The next one is a new vehicle, which is the Lowrider, which I was not able to get because I don't really have a lot of money to spend on V-Bucks right now. I'm currently trying to save up for some things. Then there is Snoop Dogg's drum gun, which, from what I've seen, it's still just a drum gun, but it has like a nice skin on it, so yeah, that's really it. Next one is the Burst Assault Rifle. Originally, I wasn't a big fan of this, but eventually I warmed up to it, quite like it. Then the next one is the Dirty Docks POI. Again, a decent POI. Then the boats. It was nice to see a return to the boats. It was like, yeah, it was like one of the first new vehicles that was added in Fortnite Chapter 2. I love them. Then the next thing is the cars can jump now. Yeah, when the lowrider was added, they added the ability for cars to jump, and also this played a part in some hilarious glitches that I wasn't able to experience, but from what I've seen, they are truly hilarious. Then the next one is the Yacht POI. I also like this POI, especially since the well, certain character that happens to reside in this yacht. But yeah, the one thing I will say is I really wish they changed the Maya statue to the one of the character that resides in this yacht. So yeah. Anyways, the Steamy Stacks POI. Yeah, it's the Steamy Stacks. It's nice to be there again. Now we get to our first skin of this of this chapter, or yeah, season, which is the Meowth skin. Now look, I don't feel anything for the Midas skin, and I don't feel anything for most of the Meowth skins. Honestly, I see Meowth as someone I would rather want to hang out and hug than be in a relationship with. Although the Shadow Meowth and that Marvel Meowth crossover skin, yeah, smash. So this Meowth skin, which combines two skins I don't really feel anything for, oh, let me tell you, I want this man to have sex with me for 6 hours straight. I know I sound like a simp, but I don't care. He's so hot. Like, he just, especially since, like, his idol animation, like, there was this version of his idol animation where he slowly turns gold, and when he's, like, almost fully done turning gold, like, he looks directly at you, does a little wink, nod gesture, and it's just, oh my, oh, he's so hot. He's just, oh my god, like, I don't know how Epic Games does it, but Epic Games just has this uncanny ability to just make these really, really good skins that appeal to us furries. Like, I don't know if they have any furries on their team, but if they do, I just want to say good job. But yeah. Speaking of Meowth, the next one is Meowth's Pew Pew Rifle, which I didn't use it a lot, but when I did, it was quite fun. Then there is the Pump Shotgun. Originally, I wasn't a big fan of the Pump Shotgun, especially since my trigger finger is not really that patient. But hey, I warmed up to it. It's quite a fun shotgun. Then the next one is the Bolt Action Sniper Rifle. Now, back then, I wasn't a big fan of doing the whole, like, sniper, like, trying to do a sniper loadout, but honestly, I've warmed up to it since, especially since, like, I was using, like, a lot of sniper rifles in the previous chapters, which were pretty fun to use, but yeah, I quite like the bolt action sniper rifle. Then the next one is the rocket launcher, and oh my god, it is. I miss the rocket weapons. Like, I really do love the rocket launcher and the grenade launcher, and hopefully the next chapter has an explosive weapon. Hopefully. Yeah. The next one is the Retail Row POI. Again, it's like it's original. I love it. The next one is Craggy Cliffs, or Cliffs, I don't know, but yeah. I quite like the POI. Then there are the Henchmen redesigns, which obviously is just like the classic Henchmen's, but they have like a more stylized design, and I quite like them. Then the next one is the Chug Jug. Chug Jug is a classic Fortnite item, and it is great to have it back in this season. Then the next one is the Miracle Microphone, which looks pretty cool. Then the next one is the Rig POI. I didn't really go here that much. The next one is Holly Hedges. Again, not one that I went to a lot, but hey, it's nice to see you again. The next one, Slurpy Swamps. It's nice to see this one back, and I did come here not eventually, a bit here and there. Then there is Misty Meadows, which I went to again here and there, so Yeah. Then the next one is this season's festival stage. So yeah, this season for Fortnite, or yeah, this season's Fortnite festival has another Snoop Dogg skin, which is pretty good, and it also has a pretty nice stage. And another thing is, there is now something that shows how much time there is in a song being played, which I quite like that. I like being able to see how much time there is in the song. So, yeah, it shows, like, how much time you have left for a song, and also shows, like, oh, this is... It basically has, like, some sort of audio wave thing that shows, like, oh, this is when you play, and this is where you can, like, take a break and, like, look at your phone or something. Next thing is T and Tina's Kaboom Bow, which is quite fun. I like it, and it weirdly uses shotgun ammo. Like, I really wish they brought back the arrows, because, you know, it makes more sense. Although, then again, a shotgun bow hybrid does sound pretty cool. But, yeah. Then there is how the boss NPCs work. Because usually how the boss NPCs worked in the previous chapter was, once you would take down their shields, they would do a little refresh thing, gain their shields back, then you would have to take down their shields and kill them, and then it was like, and then near the end, Fortnite Chapter 5, Season 3 and 4, it was like, oh, yeah, take down their shields and then take them down, and then you get their weapons. But how this one works is, they don't have a shield, so you just take them down, and they, instead of dying, they just, like, fall on their hands and knees and get back up, and then they work for you. So yeah, there's no regular NPCs that you could, like, just talk to. There's mostly just, really only the boss NPCs, which I really do like. I like that. I like how it's like, once you defeat them, they're like, you know what? I like you. I'm going to work with you, despite the fact that you almost tried to kill me. But yeah, you also get your weapons and your key cards to the vaults, which the vaults, they're pretty decent. I like them. But yeah, the next one is the semi-auto sniper rifle, which again is basically, well, semi-auto sniper rifle. So yeah. The next one is the Flux Silvera guitar, which looks nice. Then there is the solo mode for reload. Now, you may think this is a bit weird, considering reload mode is like, oh, you're supposed to do this with, like, more people, but this is how it works. So basically, like, you have these charges that, like, once you die, one charge is used, and, like, you can use it for, like, once one charge is used, like, when a charge is used, you come back, and you have a total of 3, so once they run out, well, yeah, you're out. Yeah, I quite like this, especially since I'm more of a solo player, so, yeah. The next one is the grapple hook, which lets you do a classic Scorpion get over here move, which I quite like. Then there is the battle bus design, which is this pink battle bus, or not pink, this hot pink battle bus that has art of the main 4 rappers: Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Ice Spice, and Juice WRLD. Then the next one is the Spaghetti Grotto POI, which is where Eminem resides. And speaking of Eminem, the RG minigun, aka the Rap God's minigun, which is, it's a minigun, but it fires out the lyrics of Eminem's Rap God song, which I love that. It's so ridiculous, but I love it. Next one is the Remix Grella Umbrella, which looks nice. So yeah, basically, if you get a victory royale for your first time, you get this really cool umbrella, which I quite like. Then there are the helicopters, which I do enjoy, and obviously it's more of a, you should probably have 4 people use this, but hey, it was fun to use. Then there is the Ice Isle POI, which is Ice Spice's takeover of the Shark Island POI. And, I mean, it's alright, I guess. Then there is Ice Spice's rifle, which, whenever you get a kill, you have the ability to run fast. So yeah. Then there is Ice Spice's Grappler, which is an infinite grappler that gives you the ice effect on your feet, which, it's annoying in certain situations, but hey, it's fun. Then there is Dynamo TNTina. Now look, the classic TNTina is a fucking looker, but this Dynamo one, whew, let me tell you. And also, this is a picture that I took a while ago, but like, this is something from, like, my locker that shows, like, the two sprays. yeah, two emote sprays of the original TNT and Dynamo TNT, and I just like it how they're basically looking at each other. Like I could totally, I honestly, I could totally see these two being in a relationship, or not, considering they're the same person. I guess I don't know. The next one is the Chaos Director, which is a female version of this other skin. Which, speaking of female versions of male skins, hey, Epic Games, can you please give us a female dire skin, please and thank you? But yeah, anyways, I quite like the Chaos Director skin. Then there is One Ball, which is a which from some of the loading screens seems to be a sorta rival frenemy with 8 Ball, who was introduced in Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 1. I really do hope that they make more skins like this, especially since they actually did make another one that I sadly wasn't able to get, but hopefully I can one day. Yeah, then I added, funnily enough, I added Meowdis again, which, yeah, Meowdis, he's fucking hot. The next one is Undercover Sky, which honestly, she's cute. I like the skin. It's a cute skin. I like it. Then there is Juice's Chug Cannon, which is basically it's mostly just like the Chug Chug Cannon, but it's Juice World themed. Yeah, alone it can give you like 75 shield, which is quite nice. Then there is the Slayer Juice World skin. This is a skin you can actually still get for free if you log on to Fortnite right now. Well, by the time this video comes out. Which, also, yeah, it's quite nice, and we actually have a Juice World skin you can buy, but sadly, not able to get it right now. Maybe one day. So, yeah. Now to the cons. The dual pistols. At first, I liked them, but over time, I just kind of realized that they're not really for me, so, yeah. Then the next thing is the Bandage Bazooka. Just like with Juice World's Chug Cannon, this takes up 2 slots in the inventory. And yeah, I didn't really use it that much because this is something that you would really only use for, like, if you were, like, in multiplayer with, like, or not multiplayer, like, in a team with 3 other people. Yeah, this is something that you're mostly going to use in, like, a team, so, yeah, because I usually play solo, yeah, not for me. Then there's the Creeping Cardboard, which I also didn't really use whatsoever. And then another con, which is the last con I actually have, no appearance of the cabin that appeared in the middle of the island in Season 1 of Chapter 2. Now, before the agency appeared in Season 2 of Chapter 2, in Fortnite Season 1 of Chapter 2, there was this nice little cabin that I remember exploring. I loved it. And I really wish it appeared because I really did like that cabin, and I was kind of sad to not see it at least once. Because I was kind of thinking they'd, like, have it for, like, they'd have it there for a few days, and then they would put the, dog pound there. Because that's actually what they did for the other 2 Rapper Seams POIs. They waited a bit, then put Juice WRLD's POI, then waited a bit, and put Ice Spice's POI. I kind of wish they did that with the dog pound, because, again, I really did enjoy the, cabin that appeared in the middle of the island. So, yeah, those are really all the cons. And now, we get to the mids. Scope Assault Rifle, Bolt Action Sniper Rifle. Yeah, I was kind of feeling mid with that. The harpoon gun, the supply drops, which, okay, the supply drops weren't completely bad, but sometimes they felt a bit mid. And then finally there is the loadout system, which, I don't know, I mean, I don't completely hate it, but it's kind of like, I don't know. But yeah, that is everything of Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix. Now, the upcoming season is going to be Japanese themed, and we'll have, like, different creatures, a new sword weapon, freaking Godzilla is going to be there, along with Baymax, which I'm really happy because I really did enjoy the Big Hero 6 movie, so, yeah. And also tomorrow there is going to be the, big end of Chapter 2 Remix concert that features, it features Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Ice Spice, and Juice WRLD, which you might be confused about the Juice WRLD one because it's like, wait, okay, did you mention that he passed away? Yes, that's true, but like I mentioned this in like an old video about Juice WRLD, where like Juice WRLD has like so many unreleased songs, it feels like he's like still here with us. So yeah, there's a chance. Yeah, obviously they're probably going to use one of Juice WRLD's unreleased songs for this performance. So Yeah. Or hey, maybe he has like some sort of unreleased song he did with Eminem or Snoop Dogg. I don't know. But yeah. I will be doing a live stream of the concert on tomorrow, which is when the whole event happens. So hope to see you tomorrow for that event. So yeah. Yeah, I give this chapter a total of 6 out of 7 stars. I quite liked it. I quite enjoyed it. Hopefully Fortnite OG does give us the ability to visit, like, other chapters, like maybe chapter 2. Like, maybe they might add the ability to eventually go to the classic chapter 2 map, because that would be really nice. I really, especially if they give us, like, the cabin that was originally in the place where the agency was, so, yeah. But yeah, anyways, that was it for this video. Make sure you all subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you all later. Peace out, home guards, and goodbye!